Afternoon. First and foremost, I'd like to kind of mention Paul Dietzel and recognizing that he's home from the hospital and resting, and what a magnificent man he is and how important he is to these Tigers. So I just wanted to say hi. Zach Mettenberger had a nice night, continues to improve. Playing with a lot of confidence, but working at it. Odell Beckham, 331 all-purpose yards. I think he leads the country in all-purpose yardage, and I think that field goal return certainly was something that I'd never seen live. I try to recall whether I saw a field goal return for a touchdown, even in the NFL. On highlights, and I don't know that I can recall a field goal return for a touchdown. But had a big night. He is the SEC Special Teams Player of the Week. Was also very good on punt returns, and we asked him to improve, and we suggested that he catch every punt, and he was in position to do so. And job well done by him, certainly.
A kickoff return for a touchdown. What do you think Odell's chances are of ending that drought this time here?
I say you do it Saturday.
You say he does it Saturday?
I say you do it Saturday. I'm going back on Saturday.
All right.
I'm going to go against all odds and say that, the type of player that he is and the playmaker that he is and the guys that we have blocking for him, and the plan that Coach T-Mac is going to come up with, I say he try to get that one.
Can you talk about, I think Zach referred to Odell and Jarvis as dumb and dumber the other day. He talked about how different they are.
I would never speak to a receiving tandem. And really, I have to admit that I have never watched that movie all the way through, but I can kind of draw up the view of those two, actors standing side by side. That would not be Odell Beckham and Jarvis Landry.
Apparently Zach calls you guys dumb and dumber.
I haven't heard him call us that, but that's kind of how we are. We're just goofy guys like that. But we've grown up a little bit and matured.
Jarvis gave us his answer. Who's dumb and who's dumber?
I honestly don't even know who is who.
I'm not going to tell you what he said. You'll have to ask him.
Coach, you'd mentioned that you hadn't seen a return like Odell's before, but you obviously had to have practiced it to send him back there. So how often do you practice it, and has it ever worked in practice?
we seldom have him return 108 yards if we put him back there. You know what I mean? It's I have to give great credit to Thomas McGahee. He's kind of recognized the potential of that happening, and we do it on an annual basis. But he was a little bit more sensitive to that fact that they might take a field goal try. It's too long, and it might give us an opportunity at a return.
These automated stat programs go tilt because there's no column for missed field goal return. He should be leading the nation in all-purpose yards, but he kind of officially is not.
So in other words, basically that field goal return is not one that's in a legitimate stat category?
Well, it doesn't fit into the program.
How about that, huh?
Yeah.
So I guess it's kind of nice to have a player that doesn't quite fit into the statistics, right?
Honestly, I had a few people inform me about it, but I don't even know what to say about it. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of something that I've seen happen on, like, a video game, a short kick or something. I just try to make a play.
When you went back there, were you thinking return, or were you going to try and swat it away, or what?
I was honestly hoping that it was going just over the crossbar so I could jump up and block it, but it ended up working out for the better.